Premier League is back. Usually it's shaking the guard at the time.
Gina Sickers scores a goal for Gor Mahia.
Thank you very much for watching WTV Sports Center. This time round, we have a comprehensive sports news bulletin from what's happening in Kenya and beyond. Remember, Manchester United will be taking on Chelsea this Saturday. And we also bring you the KPL matches and results as per the way the matches were played in the course of the week. My name is Elijah Mwangi. WTV Sports Center starts now. Welcome. We start our show with the news that Lewis Hamilton insists that he's in good mental fettle after recording a win in the second race of the Formula One season in Shanghai, that is in China. The Brit, who won the penultimate race last season at the Abu Dhabi circuit that handed him the championship, hopes to maintain the victory this time round. Hamilton came in second during the first race that was held in Malaysia at the start of the season, with Ferrari Sebastian Vettel claiming victory in the circuit. Mercedes teammate and Hamilton's arch rival Nico Rosberg finished third in both Malaysia and Shanghai circuits. However, the German maintains that he is still in contention for the championship despite sitting third in the standings. Hamilton will be confident coming into the next race at Bahrain after the win in Shanghai placed him in pole position. And it was a week full of surprise in the never-ending fair tale of Champions League football when the underdogs of the competition, FC Porto, showed the big boys, Bayern Munich, that they were anything but pushovers. Here is a look at the Champions League roundup.
Empty lies, now you're leaving again. I was reaching out when you needed a friend. Whoa. But now I'm out here on my own.
City rivals Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid will be looking to edge each other out in their final leg of the Champions League after the first leg finished in a barren draw. Juventus, on the other hand, will seek to continue their campaign after their 1-0 win at home against visiting AS Monaco, courtesy of an Arturo Vidal spot kick. German champions Bayern Munich will be seeking redemption as they welcome FC Porto at the Allianz Arena next Wednesday.
We are lucky to be here. So when we were young, we didn't expect to be one day in quarterfinals for the Champions League and training both huge teams like Porto, like Bayern Munich. So we are lucky. So it's a pleasure for me to meet him again, and big congratulations for him. He's doing very, very well. His team is playing very, very good football, and he had until now big successful in Champions League. They didn't lose one game, so I am happy. I'm happy to stay here, to be here, and of course with him.
This was after Ricardo Quaresma and company stunned the Bavarians with a 3-1 victory in front of the ecstatic crowd in Portugal. FC Barcelona condemned French giants Paris Saint-Germain to a 3-1 loss after going ahead in the first half after Neymar found the net for the Catalans. Uruguayan sensation Luis Suarez then recorded a brace in the second half. Making it 3-0 in favor of Barcelona before Gregory Van der Real scored a consolation goal for the French outfit.
And in Athletics Kenya, Isaiah Kiplagat stepped down as the chairman of the Athletics Kenya and subsequently appointed retired General Jackson Tuwei as the acting chairman of the athletics body. This is after he expressed his interest in leadership of IAAF as the vice president.
Running legend Moses Tanui faulted the Federation President for overlooking Vice President David Okeo for the position of acting chairman, who according to the Federation's constitution should take up the mantle once the President steps aside.
Athletics Kenyan constitution, it does not provide any member of executive or members to step aside for the purpose of going to IAAF.
Even if I don't succeed anyway, I don't think there'll be a chance, there'll be need for me to come back here and continue. So the people that we have appointed today to act in their position, in the positions, will be confirmed.
He also went ahead to criticize the Federation's move to ban athletes' managers whose agencies are being associated with doping scandals. He insisted that the Federation should have given the agencies a chance to explain and defend themselves before a verdict was reached to ban them from managing athletes in Kenya.
And now we cross over to English Premier League, where Chelsea gets into the weekend with a 7-point lead at the top of the table, but its visitors Manchester United seems to be gaining momentum after beating main teams, that is Tottenham, Liverpool and Manchester City in the recent week. We now take a look at the EPL fixtures, paying extra attention to the big match of the weekend, that is Manchester United versus Chelsea.
طويلة إلى الأمام، وصلت إلى صامويل إيتو يحاول في الجهة اليمنى يبحث عن ويليان، وقف عليها صامويل إيتو، مر إيتو يا لعيب، تصويبة يا رب.
Saturday Night Football pits Premier League leaders Chelsea against Manchester United at Stamford Bridge, with Louis van Gaal appearing to have hit upon a formula for success, with their left flank playing a huge part thanks to the performances of Daley Blind, Maureen Fellaini and Ashley Young. Fellaini received a standing ovation from the Manchester United supporters inside Old Trafford after another strong performance in their 4-2 derby success over Manchester City. Considering the stellar performance expected from Manchester United, Chelsea head coach Jose Mourinho might also look for a more defensively minded winger to provide more support than Jesus Navas was able to do for City last weekend. While Ivanovic is an aerial presence, will also need a winger who tracks back, and that could mean another switch. Football fans worldwide are getting ready because the match is considered one of the greatest and most epic games of the Premier League. The match will be played at 3:30 p.m. local time. And from that report concerning English football, we can see that Chelsea is currently on top of the Barclays Premier League with a game in hand, begging the question, can anyone snatch away the victory from the Blues? Now, they say that in football, anything is possible, and Arsenal fans still believe that Arsenal is the team to watch, and it could pull the rabbit off the hat and get the trophy. But now, still, to put that point in perspective, I'm joined by one Arsenal fan via phone, that is Sami Wanyama, to tell us why he thinks Arsenal is the team to watch.
We stand a very great chance of winning this trophy, more than ever before. let me tell you what's going to happen. They are going to lose against Manchester United come this weekend, and I'm fully in support of Manchester United. And if I consider the kind of form Manchester United have been displaying lately, if you see the kind of games they've been playing lately with Van Gaal change of style, as in like these guys are attacking. At the end of the day, I see Arsenal setting up the second. I see Chelsea coming second, maybe by a point higher than Manchester United. Then, for the last position, which is the top four, I see a very close contention between Liverpool and City. Man City have been down lately, very down. Remember, Liverpool have 7 points and Manchester City have 61. That's a difference of 4 points. I think Liverpool can catch up with Manchester City if they continue playing like they are playing now. If they don't have a change in style, if they don't bring energetic young players to the team, Liverpool are going to catch up with them. So my top four will be Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Liverpool.
Thank you very much, Sammy Wanyama, for that contribution. But before I let you go, of course, there is the UEFA Champions League. And maybe you can tell us, where do you place your money in UEFA Champions League and why?
That one is a tricky one. But really, if I consider it, because yesterday there was an upset. Porto against Bayern, I didn't expect Porto to win. First of all, Bayern have to rule them out because I thought like your favorite. You know, the meaning of Monaco, like, they were done what Monaco did to us. That 3-1, I don't see them coming back into the game. But if Real Madrid are going to beat Atletico, then I think Real Madrid still stand a better chance of winning that UEFA Champions League. Okay, Barcelona is another side that's good, but I don't think these guys are blended well. Suarez, Neymar, Messi, everyone wants to be the art star of the team, which I don't think is working for them well. Okay, they were lucky yesterday to win against PSG because PSG lost their key man. This other guy, Thiago Silva, got injured. Ibrahimovic, the main man, was out, due to that red card that he got in the previous game. They were lucky to get through PSG.
Well, we have been speaking to Sammy Wanyama, one of our fans here at WTV. Remember, you can be a guest analyst by sending your request on our Facebook page, that is The Sports Center. Now coming locally here in Kenya, Premier League, Gor Mahia, AFC Leopards and Sofapaka all emerged victorious in the midweek fixtures to maintain their accession and position in Kenya Premier League table, while Tusker got a shocking defeat by Bandari at Ruaraka Stadium. Here is how that action unfolded. Gor Mahia extended the impressive form by beating City Stars 3-0 to stretch the unbeaten run to 6 games to remain at the top of the table. Kogalo went ahead in the 5th minute through Ali Abondo, who made it to 6 goals in 6 games for the defending champions, making him the league's top scorer. The other goals were scored by youngster Michael Olunga and Innocent Wafula to hand them 3 points in the league. AFC Leopards were back to the winning ways after beating KCB 3-1 at the Nyayo National Stadium after Jacob Kelly scored a brace and league debutant Emmanuel Ngama put his name on the score sheet. This week, in our Play of the Week, we focus at none other than Luis Suarez, the footballer who shattered Ghana's dreams of making history in 2010 FIFA World Cup quarterfinals in South Africa. Here is the Suarez football career. Luis Alberto Suarez, born in 1987, is a professional footballer from Uruguay who plays for the Spanish club Barcelona and the Uruguay national team as a striker. In July 2014, Suarez moved to Barcelona for a fee reported by the English press in the region of £75 million, while Barcelona claimed a fee of £65 million, making him the 3rd most expensive player in football history. He is widely regarded as one of the best strikers in the world. In January 2011, Suarez transferred to Liverpool for £22.8 million.
Suarez.
In April 2014, he won the PFA Players of the Year award, becoming the first non-European to win the award. and the FWA Footballer of the Year.
Oh, that's magnificent. That's a sight we're getting used to seeing too.
As the Premier League top scorer with 31 goals, he won the Premier League Golden Boot and shared the European Golden Shoe with Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's why there's such a fuss about this fella.
In the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, he played an important role in Uruguay's fourth-place finish and scored 3 goals and blocked an extra-time goal-bound header with his hands during the quarter-finals against Ghana.
Cleared on the line a second. The referee's assistant is flagging. What a dramatic thing. There's a red card coming out as well. Well, that's a big drama.
Any player would have done the same, not just me. I stopped the ball with my knee. Then a player from Ghana headed the ball, and my first instinct, my first reaction, was to use my hand. The ball would have gone in, and a penalty was awarded. Some people have accused me of a lack of sportsmanship, but I think it's worse if a player suffers an injury when he's stopped by a bad tackle as he's about to score. The penalties were an incredible story. Every time a player took a penalty, Sebastien Hebreu would say to his teammate Jorge Fuseli, "Did you see that? The Ghana goalkeeper moved." Eventually, Fuseli got fed up and said, "Look, if you want to chip it, chip it." It was a brave decision by the coach to have Hebreu take a penalty, especially as you know that Hebreu is capable of trying things and making everyone suffer. I didn't know who was going to take the penalties because I'd been sent off. I was in the dressing room with reserve keeper Juan Guillermo Castillo and someone else watching the penalties from there. When we saw Hebreu was going to take one, and to be fair, I didn't realize he was going to take the 5th, Guillermo and I started to discuss how he was going to take it. I said he wasn't going to chip the ball, but Guillermo argued that he would. Then we saw him chip it. We cheered the goal and remained shocked for a minute or so at what he'd just done. Then we realized we'd won the game, so we went out onto the pitch to hug everyone and celebrate the victory.
Suarez has been the source of much controversy throughout his career. As well as his 2010 World Cup goal line handball, he has also beaten 3 opponents, the latest being Italian defender Giorgio Chiellini at the 2014 World Cup. He has been widely accused of and admitted to diving and was found guilty by the FA of racially abusing Patrice Evra, a decision Suarez disputes. And in our Rumour Has It segment, this time round the reports that we are getting from Daily Mirror in UK indicates that Manchester City have made England forward Raheem Sterling their #1 target for next season transfer period amidst other interested English clubs. Here is the latest football transfer gossip. After word spread that Liverpool winger Raheem Sterling refused to sign a new contract with the Merseyside club, other English sides have been on the prowl for the English international. Top of the list is Manchester City, who are said to be lining up a £30 million plus bid to acquire the services of the 20-year-old. Manchester City are prepared to offload certain big names in the team as they seek to shape up the team after what seems to be a disappointing season. However, they will have to beat the likes of arch-rivals Manchester United, Chelsea and Arsenal to have Sterling's signature on their contract. Liverpool, on the other hand, are under pressure from fans to make sure they keep the youngster at Anfield, even if it means increasing the amount of money on his contract. That's all that we had from WTV Sports Center. Remember, you can always send us feedback. On Facebook is the Sports Center and our Twitter handle is @WTVKE. Till next time, God bless.